Good morning. I'm Doug Peters. What can I do for you?
My name is Sam, and I'd like to find out whether Moose Pond was stocked this year, and if so, what kind of fish were put in it.
Gee, I don't know offhand. Is there a problem?
I think there is, and so do my neighbors on the pond. That's why I drove all the way down to Augusta. I called and just got a runaround, so here I am, and I'm going to stay here until I get the answers we need.
I'm sorry you feel like you didn't get what you needed on the phone.
Yeah, 3 times on the phone.
Right. Sorry. Just exactly what is the problem?
We think someone stocked the lake with pike, and they're taking over. The trout are disappearing, and the salmon that were once there are now gone. We've got camps on this lake, and the fishing is deteriorating by the month. We want to find out what happened and do something about it now, and then stop it from happening again.
Well, most stocking happens in the spring. We'll have to go back and go through our records to see if anything happened at Moose Pond this year. I'm afraid that we're going to have to charge you for that kind of extra work. As you know, we're mostly funded by licensing fees, and we have to be as self-supporting as we can.
What are we talking about in costs, and when will I get the report?
Well, for that kind of search, it would be a fee of $24 an hour for the search for our staffing time, and a $10 per page fee for the report. The search would probably be about 4 hours, and a stocking record is usually about 8 pages long, so you're looking at approximately $176 for the fee. And with our current workload, it would probably be about 45 to 60 days before the search is completed.
I don't want to buy the department. I just want some information. And so do my neighbors, and so do a lot of other people who want to know how this agency actually works. These copying fees are definitely outrageous, and the search fees probably are too. You know, I drove 150 miles because I got a runaround on the phone, and now you're telling me that it'll be 2 months before I get the information I need. There probably won't be any trout in Moose Pond in 2 months. Something stinks here. And it ain't the fish.
Sorry, sir. I understand that you're anxious to get the information that you're looking for, but we've got a full plate right now, and we have to follow procedure. We'll do the best we can.
The best you can. Ha!
I'm not sure I'd go quite so far as Sam in saying that this situation stinks, but it does seem a little fishy for sure. It certainly seems that the time to respond to Sam's request is not a reasonable period, and the costs are clearly out of line. Both seem to be tactics that could discourage a citizen from getting access to the information they desire and are entitled to under the law. For example, while government bodies do have a right under Maine's Freedom of Access law to, quote, charge a reasonable fee to cover the cost of copying, unquote, $10 a page is clearly not a reasonable cost of copying. Agencies may also, quote, charge a fee to cover the actual cost of searching for, retrieving, and compiling the requested public record, unquote. But, and this is a big but, and one that Doug seemed to be ignorant of, under the law, that processing charge shall be, quote, not more than $10 an hour after the first hour of staff time per request. Even if we assume that the search would actually take 4 hours, as Doug claimed, the fee to Sam would be $30 plus the real cost of copying, which is a far cry from the amount Doug quoted. In addition, Doug, or his boss at the agency, could waive the fee completely if, and here's what the statute said, release of the public record requested is in the public interest because it is likely to contribute significantly to public understanding of the operations or activities of government and is not primarily in the commercial interest of the requester. Sam made it clear why he and others were seeking the stocking information. His request seems like it could qualify for a fee waiver under the law. Sam might want to get his hands on these provisions in the law and put them under Doug's nose. Hopefully, once Doug understood the law properly, Sam would get the information he needed at a reasonable cost, or maybe no cost, and a lot faster than 2 months.